Warning. This program may contain foul language and awful arithmetic. It should not be viewed by anyone who is triggered by first start at 18 saw 90 with the opponent on the finish, or by anyone learning how to mentally calculate 11 plus 8 plus 26. City Elite Darts reminds you to please add and subtract responsibly.
Well, Jesse, I'm up first, right?
Yes.
Well, great. I just realized I didn't unmute myself that entire time. Yeah, my wife just came in here to let me know that no one could hear me that entire time I was talking. Good job, Matt, you idiot.
26.
Just too many moving pieces in here. So what was I saying? I was saying thanks for joining us again. If you watched the last match, thanks for joining us in the first place. If you didn't, what else was I saying? Yeah.
45.
Yep. And of course, I wasn't reading the chat either, right? So, of course, I had my chat screen up, wasn't tabbed to it. If I had set it up like I was supposed to, I would have seen Kenny and Michael letting me know earlier, hey, Matt,
60.
you messed up the audio again. Thanks for trying your best, guys. Anyway, hopefully it's all water under the bridge.
60.
As long as Darts Atlas is working, it's fine. Toaster saying it's okay, I'm working hard. Yeah, but Toaster, dude, honestly, do you not know anything about me yet? Like, dude, the whole point of my existence, the whole point of me doing all this stuff with darts is to not work hard, is to work smart. It's to work not at all.
26.
I think we have a spammer in the chat now. I'll have to, if anyone knows how to do some content moderation, this Chablis Langan
66.
or something. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Probably just spamming the chat.
41.
But y'all are so understanding. I appreciate it.
41.
You know, I thought I had plenty of time in between those matches.
83.
Well, the truth is I did. I just didn't use it effectively.
100.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Kenny telling Chablis Lagan to whip me into better shape. Okay. True story. She's my wife.
85.
All right. Both these players putting in some good numbers here through their first 6 visits.
59.
Too tall in order here for this 7th visit to the Aki for Jesse. Ooh, but does find some pressure to apply with that third dart. I wasn't sure if he found that little treble 20 bed. Meanwhile, 93 for Seth. We've seen him do it before in 2 darts. Treble 19 for double 18. If he can calculate that he has 93. Uh-oh. There he goes. He got there.
Oh, that's one way to do it. 15, 16.
Yeah, Shelby in the chat saying she's been trying to whip me into the shape but has had no luck so far. May the streak continue. One more of those for double 20 for an opening break a throw here from Jesse. Would be punishing. Does
60.
not punish, just finds a little bit low. I think it might have got grabbed down with that flight from the second dart. I think if that dart had not been there, good chance that thing would have found its way into the double 20. Meanwhile, double 15 for Seth is inside, 7 for double 8. Or he might go 3 for double 6, or he might go 1 for double 7. 7 for double 4. Where he will go his own way. Oh, and it just happens to be the good way and the way that goes in. Finding the way. All right, Seth opening hold. And
Scored, yeah.
Jesse definitely going to be thinking that's a missed opportunity. Wow, good opener. Seth making an early statement. Wow, good stuff from the Silver Fox.
$180.
Oh, and a maximum for Jesse. Meanwhile, I think a helicopter is landing outside of someone's house. Might have to turn the player audio down a little bit. That is rough. Yeah, Toaster saying the Night Art Sweat is on and it's off. Oh, the helicopter landed, I think. That's good. It sounded like a final spin cycle on a laundry machine or something.
98.
Or a helicopter. Trying to get in checkout range here. Gonna need a treble. Found it.
81.
Ooh, but... Oh, yeah, no, 81 to put on 155? Yes, all right. So getting into range early there. Wow, just through 3 visits. Down to 155, Jesse. Wow, and Seth finding a couple big troubles of his own. Was never going to be able to get into checkout range that visit, but certainly bridged the gap a real good bit.
$47.
Mike Gilligan, presuming that the helicopter might be just some East Side Austin action around Seth's house. Oof.
61.
Little flyer dart on the third, finding a little members miss high into the double 20. Really, I'll call that a bonus 40 points, not a bonus 20 points, because the way that dart was thrown, about 0 were deserved.
30.
Wow, what match am I watching right now? I mean, both these players getting into super low scores after 5 and 6 visits.
100.
Seth. Wow, Jesse, 78, treble 18 for double 12. I think it's going to be 20 for tops. No, it's in double 12 now.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. Jesse was just as unsure as I was with the lighting if he had found the red or the black there. It's red. Wow. All right, we got a stew going. I'd say it's definitely time for some averages. Look at that, through 2. All right. Ton 80 from Jesse. 3 low tons from Seth. Nice start here.
47.
22.
Well, I think the helicopter's back, so the player audio I'm going to put back down a little bit. This leg not starting off like the previous 2, that is for sure.
$66.
80.
70.
26.
I think these players might just be taking a break or something this leg. Maybe they kind of pulled something in the last one. Okay, he's saying he felt like the last match featuring him took longer than it actually did. I think, what do we end up? I think we wrapped up like at
41.
probably quarter of, no later than 50 after the hour, I bet. I can never tell what sense of time. Like I completely lose sense of time on the Aki,
41.
especially in online matches when you're just sitting there, just dart after dart, leg after leg, and especially with these players as they can't hear any commentary from the booth, you just completely lose any sort of sense of time.
59.
Well, good job finding 3 big singles there for Seth. Keeping those darts true on target.
81.
22.
'So I think Jesse wanted 54 to go double top.
39.
Which I think we've seen him attempt before. I don't think he's hit the 54 yet. Maybe he has once. I don't know, but I know that's what he's setting up for, and I absolutely love it.
60.
Looks like Seth there trying to sort out editing his score as he's flustered by the new interface. There it goes. Well, he didn't use the new part of it that time, but he'll learn.
55.
All right, good setup from Jesse there to leave himself with tops. Puts pressure on this buck 10. Which is not going to go. And if you know Jesse like I know Jesse,
19 and 21, 40.
you're expecting a thud and a very calm, cool call of first dart. Like it ain't no...
First start.
Well played.
Thanks, Jesse. Thanks, Jesse, for not doing me dirty like Kenny was doing last match. Slinger, you probably haven't heard it, man. On one of your shots at tops, you had 56, so I called 16, and you had just nailed the last two at the double 20. So I said this time he's going to go high, and then he's going to sink it in using the marker. You went low, and then you stuck it in the double 10.
70.
And then you had double 5. You had 10, excuse me. You had 10 left. And I said, certainly he's just going to be aggressive with it. He's going to go straight for the double 5. He's not going to split it. He went the 2, and then he hit the 8. So, it was good stuff. Yeah, Toaster saying, made me look like a hero there. Jesse, indeed. Yeah, making up for my total blown calls and predictions last time.
97.
Yeah, Kenny asking how often I see him not split 10. I think the thing is, like, it's something I'm conscious of. The ton 80 could go here for, oh, yikes. Oh, what a nervy third dart on the sweat. Yeah, the thing is, I expect to see it more, honestly, especially from players of the caliber that we're seeing this season. And I just, I think you might be the only person, dude, who, actually will do it. And it really surprises me. I'm shocked that it's, that one-sided with the amount of folks who want to attack double 5. Because I feel like it doesn't often go well. I feel like just so many times we see these madhouse runs and stuff. And I think it's super worth avoiding with that shot at the double 2 to start.
$100.
Well, I should flash the Be Math Aware sign for not going 19 first or second dart there from Jesse.
58.
Especially because I get the feeling that he would have gone for a 140 or a 180 with a guaranteed 120 rather than switching down for the 139 to set up the 167. But we'll never know. Oh, no.
44.
Oh, no. A disaster for Jesse, who will not be in checkout range here. So Seth with an opportunity to be the first with a crack at it. One more 20 will get the job done. A1 will not. Yeah, Kenny's saying he's more comfortable at double 4 than double 5. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone is. I just think folks sometimes lack the confidence. They don't trust that they're not going to bust the 2, I bet if you told people,
84.
if you're on 10 and you say, hey, I'll put you on 8, but you only get 2 darts, I bet most people would take that bet. Or take that option. 40 scored with the first start, finding himself completely off the board there for Seth. Treble 18 again for Jesse here for 24. We've seen him do it already. Won't happen this time that way. It could happen with tops here right now, though.
Third dart.
If you can't do it with the treble 18, just do it with the 60 and the 20. Or the 60 on the 20. All right, so Jesse off to a bit more of a lead here after we saw Seth open up with that nice hole to throw.
59.
It's not from bad shooting from Seth, though. Let's take a look at these numbers are looking like. So not bad. Certainly not bad on the right. Just pretty unapologetically antisocially good on the left. But listen, this is a darts league, not a social club, okay? Jesse Hopper's not here to collect business cards and rub shoulders and learn about your stupid pets.
11.
He's here to put the dart in the double and to beat you on the Aki. And at the moment, that's just what he'll do.
26.
And that's 17 darter in that second leg. Hitting that 78 and 2. Just ridiculous. No 180 curse for Jesse. No, no, no.
59.
$41.
60.
Well, I preferred the legs when we were at like 160 at this point in the match, or like 205. I mean,
45.
when we were at this point in the leg, I keep on inverting or just transposing the word leg and match. Like all night, I've been doing it. That's really starting to get annoying.
59.
$23.
Yikes, that third dart looked quite a bit high. I don't know, though. Sometimes the low angle of some of these cams can make those darts seem a bit higher up than they really are, especially when you can't really see how the barrel and the point are pointing into the board if they're blocked by
99.
something a little bit lower. A great visit there from Jesse to get himself into a real nice range. So like we saw Gilligan go
39.
last match, I want to see a couple triple 19s for tops here. I had a feeling I was going to see a 20 first start, though.
$52.
$42.
So is it some special sort of irony that on National Podcast Day, we had like our worst audio booth issues of the season so far? I'm going to say yes.
$52.
So it'll be 10 for double 20 here for Jesse. Ooh, good third dart to
72.
make the 50 matter a little bit more. Oh, no. Misses into that 15, so 3 for 32. What the? Oh,
30.
he just wanted to set up double 10. I get it. I understand. So Jesse making himself known as a 2010 fiend seems to much favor that over 32 and 16. $82 here for Seth. Wanted the treble 14 for tops. We got 68 remaining.
I think it's 39.
So double 10 here. Congraw back in the chat.
First dart.
Wow. And that's why Jesse just wanted to follow up that 15 with another 15 for that double 10, because it also keeps him throwing right around that side of the board. Doesn't need to move his shoulders, doesn't need to kind of move his eyes, doesn't need to, realign or start throwing higher or, more off to the left side or whatever. Um, yeah, that's funny. My instinct on 50, if I'm going,
24.
10 for tops, and I hit the 15, as you probably heard me say, just immediate reaction is, oh, okay, well, finish off the 18 for 32. But I'm rethinking that myself now, really.
18-6, 24.
So if you missed us in the stream earlier, we were treated to a special little new
134.
advanced feature, Great Darts from Jesse there, that I've been kicking around. A little picture-in-picture for some co-streaming, for some live looks at some other dart leagues around the world, which I hope to start incorporating for some other
60.
dart live streamers as well, who I've been starting to get in contact with. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of darts around the world here on City League.
60.
Kenny say nice cover shot. I was toggling between windows here, so I didn't see exactly what it was. But what I do see
58.
is Jesse running away with this on the throw. Congra asking if Iceland darts are back streaming. I don't know what that is. In fact, but I hope you let me know, because I have been putting out calls to just find whoever else is doing darts live streams. Anyone who's doing darts live streams, I want to know who they are. I want to do a little promo for them. I want to know about them. I want to know who else is doing doing darts casts. So Toaster saying they were a great YouTube stream,
47.
but they were streaming in-person games. So I guess like what City League was in the winter season, back in the before times. It's on for Seth. What's gonna be? That's about how we've seen the last sweat go to. Near off the board. Yeah, so is it like a bar or like a hotel venue or
40.
something? Yeah, no. Congress asking you if the live is not what I'm looking for. Yeah, no. Anyone who's live streaming darts, online, in person.
58.
I'm super mad I'm not doing in-person live streams right now, and I'm actually working on addressing that with a couple of venues around Austin. Okay, so Kenny's saying it's like a private club, like I guess a lounge type thing.
77.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. And it's it's so much more. I don't know if I'd say easier. I mean, I think I'll say easier. I just think that having the dual cams, where you have the Aki cam, as opposed to just two static boards, right? This is like a very inert kind of frame. There's no action going on here. Like I could put my booth cam up in here, but that's not really going to add anything. Like it's not interesting seeing like my mouth move as I'm talking about this stuff. So like what I did with the City League Winter back in like December and January out of the Cavalier in Austin, Texas, was board
60.
cam, Aki cam, and then kind of bar cam. And just having those views is just so much nicer. And I wasn't even toggling among them because I was playing. But just having those views is great. Meanwhile, I'm talking over this, and not realizing Jesse is just about to hit these checkouts here. Oh no! What the hell was
54.
that? 92 remaining, and he went 42 for 50 instead of 60 for 32. I don't even know. That double six is outside, and it looks like it's in the way. I think that's a single. Double three now. Ooh,
6.
funky spot to be in there in the basement. Worst target on the board. 18 for tops here for Seth. 18's in, double 20, needs it. Needs to start getting some legs on the board here again. Opened up with the hold.
18's
And then it's given up 4 on the spin. It might be 5. Okay, it's just saying, yep, it's just the YouTube channel called Iceland or Live Iceland Darts.
4.
So Rattlesnake just sets up the Madhouse. Meanwhile, Seth double 20. Meanwhile, Seth double 20. Meanwhile, Seth double 10. Ooh. And meanwhile, Jesse Madhouse.
First start.
Not so mad of a house when you hit it the first time of asking. So Seth going down
Finally
5 on the
house.
spin.
Quickly.
Nail him.
So Jesse staying tidy at around that 60 average. Not so much scoring, surprisingly, from his side of the board, but that average is just coming from this punishingly clinical checkout percentage. Brazil in the chat saying, way to go, Jesse. I think right now we got some Jesse fans. I think we got some Seth fans. And I think overall we just got a lot of darts fans. And I'm about it.
$24.
So right on. Here's that live Iceland darts. Yeah, thanks, Kenny. I just saw it on my phone. While I was actually just Googling it on YouTube. So yeah, y'all aren't able to post that link for spam protection, but I can.
$83.
Wow. So many of these throws that Jesse has, just the way these darts fly into the board, it's so beautiful. They're all on this just like perfectly even trajectory, parabola, whatever. It's just the arch, like the way they're kind of just rising up and then falling down as they hit the board. Just the consistency there, the angles. But look at the angle these are all going in there. Come on, that's just
45.
beautiful. I just should have moved over and tried to favor that right side of the treble 20 bet on that third dart there. Kind of set himself up a wall and was having a hard time moving right of it.
$55.
Oh, Congress saying they have English
75.
commentary sometimes, so I guess it's default in Icelandic. Which, believe it or not, is not too well or not widely taught in schools around here. And Kenny's saying that flat dart trajectory can cause issues. Yeah, I don't mean as much like the way it lies in the board. It's just more the consistency among them and just how fluid it seems and just how repeatable that stroke seems to be.
22.
Oh, Congress saying he thinks it's either English comms or no comms at all. Gotcha. Well, even if I can't listen to the stuff, it's just always fascinating to see how other folks are approaching the production, the camera shots, other graphic stuff, scoreboards. You know, what scoreboards are folks using? How are they getting stats on screen, all that sort of stuff.
85. 86.
I'll go ahead and give Congar a little, or give Congar a little nothing. Give Rattlesnake a little calculation GIF there. Too many words, too many names for me to keep tight tonight. I can't even get the difference between match and leg correct. That's how bad it is. What's going on?
43.
Haven't even been drinking. Just imagine how bad the audio issues would have been if I had. Jeez.
26.
So you know what I can do is probably give us a little bit more Jesse cam here. I
52.
don't know why I undercropped it like this. That's a little nicer. All right, 20 for tops here.
44.
As Seth just gets into checkout range here.
Wow.
Oh, well, okay. Well, at least it's not 60, which I thought it was. Single 17 here. So he got 20 to the hard way. Now the 40.
21.
Thought the 40 might have been fixing to be the easy part of that visit. Making a proper mess of that one, Jesse. Darn near busting first start.
41.
Yeah, Congress saying that's one way to avoid the blocker dart on 60. Just go treble 1, single 17. Other option or other path option is going to be double 10, double tops.
19.
Wow. Continuing to make a mess of this, Jesse. Silver Fox with a chance at the Shanghai. Single for double. And you almost could have predicted it. You almost could have predicted some like terrible flyer. I know I would get so paranoid about that. Just like, don't hit it near the treble. Well, don't throw it high off the board. Well, don't throw it into the single 5. There's just no winning.
88 scores.
So he'll leave 32 if he gets a chance at it, which he might not. Oof, that is not really close with that first one. That is close with that second one, however.
Well played.
Jesse guaranteeing himself at least 1 point
Thank you.
as we are just zooming through this
Wait,
match.
There's more.
Yeah.
As we hear Seth say, but wait, there's more. Congraw saying his dad goes double 15 on 60 because he's left-handed and won't listen to reason.
100.
I am confirmed triggered. Well, I was hoping to have time to show off the new picture-in-picture integration I've got for other streams around the web. I was going to try to bring the photo playoff stream in here, but I've just plumb run out of time. This is ridiculous.
$85.
Congraw saying his dad is better than him, so he can't really say anything. Indeed, so much of this banter, so much of my outrage and tirades are just academic.
5.
Like I was saying last night, the math can help you with opportunities, but there's certainly something to be said for the confidence and just feeling like you're going to hit your target. And listen, if you know the merits, if you know the options, and you just say that double 15 is the way I'm going to go, it's the way I feel comfortable, it's the way that I feel like I can win a match, then that's your way. And if it burns you, then, it burns you. And if it costs you chances, it costs you chances. But it is what it is. Whether it's City League, whether it's Super League, whether it's Premier League, you can go your own way.
81.
$79 and 86.
Well, a good visit there from Seth, but it might be too little too late here. Take one more look at our stats, as this might be the last chance we get. So Jesse slipped just below the 60 here.
24.
But it's that doubling that has kept these averages high and has kept him just out of reach of Seth.
98.
So the big fish for Jesse for an 18 darter, I think, is off with a single 20 with the first start.
78.
Indeed. So good leave with 92 there. I don't know. What do you think? 92. Is he going to go treble 14 for the bullseye here?
39.
Or do you think Seth has the patent on that move? That sweet little move. Treble 3 leaves 89. So he'll just try to set up tops, I bet. Oh, wow. See, that's what surprises me. On 70, going for
40.
treble 18 instead of treble 10. With treble 10 being the setup for tops. That's what kind of flushers me with some of these players that I'm not so familiar with
58.
in the Quarantine Premier League. Yeah, I would have totally predicted Jesse would have gone for 10s on 70, and that just in general he would always go for 10s on 70. Meanwhile, the 12 is in, wants to double 20. Ooh, a little bit high on both of them.
12.
Two good efforts at it.
$45.
Well, it'll make Jesse think about this a little bit. Double 20 for the match. A little bit low, double 10. You figure it's going to go in here or the next one. Ooh, double 5. Could get awkward,
Third
but
dart.
doesn't.
No way,
Could,
Jesse.
but doesn't.
Thank you. Enjoy.
So,
Good match. Good
a
shit.
pretty unapologetic
I
performance
have-
there from Rattlesnake. I think that's the biggest leg differential we've seen in a single match so far. So Jesse doing real well to pick up 2 full points there for the standings, as well as what could be a critical +6 for him in the leg differential. Priscilla saying, great job, Jesse. Congross saying, went for 54 in the 16. Yeah, I wasn't quite tracking some of the checkdowns there on the end, but either way, he got across the line, and got across the line in pretty nice fashion there, especially with that doubling. So let's take one more final look at the standings here. So like I said, Jesse, with that win, moves him up into the middle of the tables. And so that is going to be through 4 matches. So the 2 wins and the 2 losses for him for the 4 points, and then that +7 he just or +6, excuse me, in the leg differential just bumped him up a real nice way in the standings as well. So we see that traffic jam continuing in the middle. Some players at between 5, 4, and 3. This plays at 5, 4, 4 points with that +3 leg differential. So that could all certainly shake out anyway throughout these next 4 or 5 weeks here. So that'll do it for us. We have one more match this week in week 4. That will be Friday evening, pretty early. I believe that is 7:30 East Coast, 6:30 Central Time. Right here, as always, on the Quarantine Premier League YouTube channel. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.